show. It's your host, the most King True, talking about everything about it, one word, one flow. And we coming at you live at 10:53, man. It's gonna be another quick video. Feds infiltrate, no jumper, man, and it's gonna be come to Rick Rock reacting to the Adam and Wax show with Young Huck, Young Hawk also on here. Let's check it out. Appreciate everybody liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, and that notification bell so I know y'all there so I can go 2 months in there. Let's go.
You're now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop them. Now, we started off with the 4 extra content, then it went straight into the Hoover content. We had OG Gumby on here for the last few days. They've been clipping up his clips, and his clips have been going viral on the internet. Everybody been doing their commentary to him, but we got this guy right here, which is also another guy from that section by the name of Hawk. Hawk got an issue with Gumby as well as Wack. Well, I don't know if Wack actually got an issue with him, but he definitely got on the internet and had his words to say about him, and they went back and forth, and it did get disrespectful. So I could say they have an issue with each other. I don't know how that's going to end out, but we got Adam22. He definitely admitted to some things on this show right here, and we're going to get to it as well as Wack. They said the feds is not in the building, but they for sure watching the show. So if they watching the show and they letting y'all know right now they watching the show, what do that tell everybody that goes on here and talk that street talk? They watching you. We already know they watching them because they didn't already been in the paperwork saying that they got some of the evidence on the last guys from this show. So let's get to this content, man. This is Wack and Adam both basically letting us know the feds is watching No Jumper. Let's go.
He a nigga in the prisons, bro. This is my shit. The streets, this is my shit, nigga. Test it. Test it, bro. Oh,
but he's been home.
He want to go to jail. He want to get niggas indicted. He coming up here, he talking all this bunk shit. He want to get niggas indicted, bro.
But what did he say that was going to get anyone indicted?
Everything he talking about. Everything he talking about.
He did say some wild shit.
He said some wild ass shit.
He did.
Like, come on, bro.
Like, listen, for one, I ain't gonna say no names, but he rest in peace, and he come from the east side. When you go to talking that I got a nonprofit and I need you to donate to it,
man, that's federal, bro.
That is so
that's
old
federal,
school.
Period. I need
with
like what?
how
That's
they
the
tie
oldest
that
school in the book.
And it's
He's trying to pull the same shit he did to Loose Cannon. Sweetie on Young Hawk. They trying to be the next victim of No Jumper. Adam been taking cases from the FBI since 2017, man. No, my bad, 2018. Yeah. So yeah, man. He talked to the FBI and they specially picked certain interviews for him from people from Chicago, other places where there were a lot of, murders happening and a lot of happening.
the OG nigga that
You
really
pulled
kicked
that
that
shit
off.
for years. You feel me? He
But
pulled
Big,
it for years.
he ain't the one that kicked it off. It's another old school dude, rest in peace. That was his, that's what he did. So when he started saying that, I'm looking at this dude, and then the whole time he hollering, Hoover, Hoover, Hoover. So now what you doing, because let's keep it real, partially of what people say is true, right? Are the feds in the building? No. Are the feds watching the content of No Jumper?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure.
They're watching everybody
For
goddamn
sure.
But
content.
to be fair, I don't think they're watching like the
For sure. For sure. Yeah. And look over at Adam like, can I say something? Hey, boy, can I say something, boy? think they should be saying that for. You feel me? For, you feel me? Me a buzzball Adam for. You feel me?
A consequence interview.
The who?
Probably not.
You know, I feel like they're watching stuff that is about people that they already have existing investigations
they're
into.
watching-
Sure.
They're watching.
That mean they watching in general. They watching in general. So they let you know right there they watching in general. But if you say your neighborhood, I don't think Gumby is the only one that said. Every last one of these guys said they hood. I didn't heard them say on Pyro. I didn't heard them say on Crip. I didn't heard them say on Hood. I didn't heard them say on Hoover. I didn't heard every last one of these guys up in here say they. Now they can say they not from a gang, but they definitely have said the same thing on this and on that, being up in that building.
When you
that
got a
shit,
dude
bro.
coming up here
They watching all that
To
shit.
a
They
white
taking
dude.
notes.
Anything that
They
says
taking
gang.
notes, bro.
to a white
They taking
dude,
notes. Period.
every other word is a set of gang and what you need to do, and then he comes with to donate to my nonprofit. Now, let me tell you the crazy part about it.
Oh,
I'm willing to bet money right now. He cannot provide you that nonprofit because he probably don't got one, and he probably looking for somebody to give him the information. But that somebody probably saying, "This coming from who? Oh, nah, we ain't doing that."
So you think it was a mistake that I gave him $50K in cash?
I mean, that's what you did. I had nothing to do
You
with
gave
it.
that nigga 50K in cash?
Yeah.
You a fool.
I'm just
He
kidding.
gonna go spend that.
He trolling 4 extras right now.
He gonna go spend that.
See,
at the
now you
sex
see
store,
why
bro.
4
That's what
extras
he
don't
gonna
want to
do.
fuck
I'm
with
telling
you.
you.
See,
He don't
4
want that shit to get out again. He gonna go spend that. He gonna
Now
go
you
spend that.
see why 4 for the best
telling
with
you.
him.
What?
And now, look, listen, I'm gonna be real with you, Adam. Before 4 extras told you what his issue was, I told you, I think he feels some kind of way because Munchie being King Pill was up here talking about his situation, which the world gonna talk about it, but he felt like you brought it together. Then to add insult to injury, you bring a Hoover up here.
All right, so now we switching the subject to 4 extras, the Hoovers and King Pill, and now they putting the whole play on Adam22. They saying this is you the one who's starting everything. This is what Wack is saying right now. He's getting to.
Who's talking about him?
It's not like I instigated him talking about it. That's just what he
It
wanted to talk
don't
about.
matter. You listen. You didn't stop it either. I'm telling you how he looks at it.
That's not only just him.
I get it.
Who's
Everybody
ever
look
around
at it.
him
Bro,
talking to
that
him,
nigga,
like
hey,
bringing
he
his
called in.
attention.
He told Adam. He said the little shit with 607 when he was on his way to Camp Capone or whatever.
Oh yeah.
He said that he thought it was a play. You feel me? That niggas was gonna lame up whatever he was talking about. Like, you feel me? King Pill with 15 niggas, bro.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were saying it was a play and it was AI and shit. Most definitely, a lot of people were saying that. King Pill was one of them. Yeah.
The boogeyman, bro. Like, what?
He had his team with him, didn't he?
I mean, he had to call him. But
That was what Gumby said, is he doesn't like you
I don't give a-
speaking
I
on
don't
4
care.
extra because 4 extra.
Oh, now here we go again. This is where Adam turn it up. He said he don't like you. Now y'all gotta pay attention, man. Now some of these dudes get on here and they get to running their mouth and saying things they ain't got no business. But now here we come with the content. This is where the content come in. Now this is Adam pushing Hawk to turn on Gumby right now. He already going on Gumby. He going in on him, but they haven't been talking about Gumby. They've been talking about 4 extras. The feds watching the show. Adam22 like, no, we got to get back to the content. Watch this move right here, y'all.
It's a real op.
Man, I'm a
And
real
you
op.
shouldn't be
I'm
the
a
one
real
stirring
op.
the pot.
I'm a real op. I'm a real op.
Okay, so
There
why
we
do
go.
you
I'm
know?
really the boogeyman. That's
do
on my mama.
Do
I
you know
really,
4 extras?
Yeah, I know 4 extra. I was in the county jail with 4 extra. Listen,
Now this is whack. He's stopping it. He took it. Look how Adam22 looking like, man, I had him set up for the alley-oop, and you sitting over here asking about 4 extras.
Yeah, he was about to start going in. Adam's like, okay, yeah, viral content, indictment. Here go Wack. Hold on.
Extras, man, we done with that topic. We on something else. Now let's see, because I ain't seen this interview. It's my first time seeing it. Let's see if Adam switch it back to Gumby.
let me tell y'all something. So if y'all really want to know the story about 4 extras, right? Y'all, all
Yeah, I
right,
said if you know.
so yeah, I know him, and this is how I know him.
Was he who he say he was? I mean, we
I
ain't
can't
gotta-
say that, but what I can say is he called me out for a fag. And my name,
Okay, well,
my
okay.
name,
All
my
right.
name ring. I ain't gonna lie. He called me out for a favor.
So he knew you was one of the ones.
My name was
and he called you out. So
he came in on the fish line. I didn't know who the nigga was.
He said he tripping on everybody off the back.
I didn't know who the nigga was.
Off the back.
What he said?
He come in. We bang on each other. He say who he is. I say who I am. He go to his cell. Boom. I'm sitting on a tier. I'm talking to the homies about a situation that happened on. I think it was on the 2000 flow, 24, 26.
No. When he told you where he was from, and you told him you was from Hoover, he told you we got to get down.
We got to get down.
No, it wasn't that. No, it was never that. I was in the middle of telling a story when he hit the tier. You feel me? So.
Okay. See how Wax trying to put more spice on it.
He come, he bang, boom, I bang. He go to his cell. I'm like, we gonna holler. He go to his cell. Bam. I finished telling my story. Me and the homies get into it with Tiny Inhead from Rolling 60 Crib. You feel me? He one of they guys over there.
Okay.
He like 6'7", 2. He got outrageous size height. You feel me?
Man, our story. I see they ain't got back to the Gumby part yet, but this for extra content, they might still run a little bit of it. Look, Wack got him all on it. Tell me what you said. But listen, this is how you know that our stories, our pain, our struggle is worth a lot of money. Just look how interested it sounds. Everybody glued. Everybody eyes on her.
I had just moved in the cell with the homies. He get up, like he come down the tier and he's asking for my homie that's standing on the bars. You feel me? But he don't know which one he's looking for. You feel me? So he's like, man, where Groove Mac at? Little Groove Mac, like, nigga, I am Groove Mac. You feel me? He like, nigga, not you. The other nigga, the homie, he's a short nigga. He's sized up. He got power in him, though. You feel me? Like a little turbo machine on the inside of him, bro. So when you turn him on, he go. You feel me? So Tiny Inhead, turn him on. You feel me? He go up inside the cell like, nigga, what? I hope we gonna program. He like, man, you too small. He say some outrageous ass shit, like unbelievable shit that have me f***ed up. Said, man, I'll rip your neck off, rip your body apart, crazy stuff, right? And I'm like, to me, being me, you feel me? I'm like, man, all my homies know this. You feel me? All y'all know this, period. I'm like, nigga, I'm ready to go up, period. I'm not no short nigga. I'm 6 feet. So to me, you 6'7", 6'5", whatever, all right, that's cool. We're going to get that. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, nigga, me and you gonna program, bro. Like, you ain't that much bigger than me. He like, where you from? I'm like, nigga, I'm from West Side Hoover. Mind you, I just pulled up.
So all y'all in there from Hoover?
Except for one nigga. I ain't even gonna mention that nigga name. He just, yeah. But there's 3 Hoovers in there, you feel me? And we all, like, TTG, we on that. Like, we going on whatever. So I just pulled up. So he like, damn, you from Hoover too? I'm like, yeah. He like, all right, bet. I'm like, we gonna get down. He like, all right, I'll be back. He leave. He never come back on the tier. Mace from Harlem 30 Crip was a porter with Tiny Inhead.
You ducking the 4 extras.
I'm
Yeah, they get bring the content, get back to the 4 extras. This is where the as 4 extra name in this title. Let's see. The Hoovers take over, no jumper. There we go. 4 extras in the title, so they got to talk about it.
It's a crazy buildup.
I'm
crazy buildup.
I'm not ducking nothing.
Come on, I know he on the boards.
Man, that look
Off the back.
Nah, he didn't have no.
He telling Tiny Inhead that's me.
He's searching
That's
for the
me.
cell. He's searching.
But nigga, on my mama, he theatrical though. But look,
That's just him.
so
That's not an act.
I'm
That's
telling
him.
a story about when we was, you know, the Inhead shit. So, you know, long story short, I go to court the next morning. I come back, Inhead and Mason in the day room. I'm in the laundry room. You feel me? I like peek my head out like nigga, what up? We from the program. The homie come in there. Boom. Nigga, Mace come in there. Tiny Inhead come in there. And he have another outrageous ass story. Like, I'm a UFC fighter, bro. Like, nigga, there's no telling if I hit you and you fall and hit your head and die. Or
You're saying 4 extra said that?
no, his homie said that.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? So, mind you, my level drops. So they move me. When they move me, I land in a module where 4 extra eventually ended up coming in. You feel me? So I'm telling my story. story on the tier to the homie. You feel me? He no longer here. You feel me? Long live Red Bank. But I'm telling my story to him. It's a dude named Keon. His name Kilmo. He's from A7. He was there. There's a few other people on the tier. My nigga Peanut from One Trey Falls. It's a few niggas on the tier.
But 4X was there.
No, he's not there yet. So I'm telling the story. As soon as I get there, you feel me? I get acquainted with the niggas who on my side of the module. So I'm like, yeah, man, whoa.
So this is where you got to pay attention. That earlier they said the feds might not be in the building, but the feds is definitely listening to what goes on in the building. What y'all think? Y'all thoughts in the comment section. What do y'all think about this interview? We're gonna let it run for a few minutes, and then we're gonna get up out of here.
Like, yeah. So I'm telling the story, and walks the fish line. So I'm in cell like 4 at the time. So I see niggas I'm banging on everything. Only people I'm not banging on is white boys and Mexicans. You feel me? They not my.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
It's regular that a nigga I'ma bang on everything black that I see. You feel me? Period. If you got the potential to harm me and my homies from the gate, I'm on you. You feel me? Period. So
It's like that, huh?
It's
crazy,
like that,
right?
bro.
Yeah, it's
you feel me?
up.
Survival for real. So
Martin Luther King, I have a dream.
he hit my tier, and we do the little exchange or whatever. I'm like, all right, we gonna holler. He go to his cell. Boom. I'm finished telling the story. He interrupt me though. Like, hey, Hoover. I'm like, what's happening? He like, hey, what cell you in? I'm like, nigga, I'm in cell 4 or whatever. He sent me a kite. He like, hey, nigga, I need that fool. Like, nigga, 40 crib.
A fight letter.
On my mama.
Not a love letter. A little fight letter.
But I respected it though.
So he wrote you that. I need that 40
friend request.
I let my cellies read the kite.
That's like a poke on Facebook.
I'm like,
right?
man,
Yeah.
I let my cellies read the kite. I'm like, man, look, check this out. Like, but in the kite, he was real, like, descriptive on what it was. Like, nigga, we gonna program, bro. Like, you talking about my homie, nigga, 40 crib. That's my homie. You feel me? On glove. I'm like, all right, bet, nigga, we gonna program. You feel me? That was my response to it. Like, all right, bet, we gonna program tomorrow, showers, nigga. You feel me?
All right, man. Y'all want to get to rest? This is a long story, man. Hawk that made his way to No Jumper, man. When you got some drama going in the YouTube streets, you definitely gonna make it to No Jumper. They gonna get you up on there for this content. Now, this is a guy right.
Switch to Google Fi Wireless, the only phone plan built by Google, and get 2 lines for just $80 per month with our unlimited standard plan. Enjoy the freedom of unlimited data, calls, and texts.
Do I care about FBI investigating? H to the ISO, E to the LL, NO.
But yeah, man, you know how they try to incriminate everybody, bro. This ain't nothing new. Adam trying to incriminate somebody again. You know how it goes. Yeah, so looks like Young Hawk's the next No Jumper victim. Try to get incrimination off the bro. So let's hear what Hefe got to say about it. Hold on real quick, though.
I do.
What? He doesn't know what he wants to say, champ. He doesn't know my son. You be trying mad hard to wild, and I be seeing it, bro. And I be like, yo, why you trying so hard, champ? Why is you trying so damn hard, champ?
Yeah, ride around with an OG, you know me. Fat boy smoke a OG with the dope lean fofo to the police. Listen, never give a hoe with a holy as I proceed, getting money with my.
Shout out to Testino, man. Yeah, you see it shit right here, man. Testino champ, man. That's the guy, man. And he been in my stream before, bro. Real one for me. Testino champ. Shout out to everybody in New York, man. Let's go.
Cold D's gonna ride to the slowly. Oh, me a bitch bad, but she chose me.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's hot topics with your boy Young and Hefe. and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is No Jumper, the Adam and Wax Show, and Young Hawk. So I'm pretty sure majority of you guys been seeing the clips that have been circulating around pertaining to Adam and Wack interviewing Young Hawk from the 9-4 Hoovers. Beforehand, Gumby from Hoover was introduced to you guys and interviewed, but he was doing the interviewing and allowing Adam to ask the questions that he was attacking Adam about. However,
and allowing Adam to ask the questions that he was attacking Adam about. You mean answer the questions that he was? I be trying to understand what this dude be saying, bro.
However, through all this whole little fiasco on the internet, we've been seeing that Hawk have been going back and forth with Trigger Bird. Hawk have been going back and forth with Gumby. There's been some choice things been said. There's been some slander throughout there. We don't know what's true. We don't know what's false. I'm not here to investigate that. End of the day, that's Hoover business. But when certain business get puts on this internet, you already know we're going to divvy off and dove off into it and see what they're talking about and just give our opinion on the perspective. Unless
we're going to divvy off and dove onto it, right? All right, champ. A lot of times, the nougat filled Kroboscius is, it gets in the way, champ. It's sonar, but it definitely gets in the way. On my soul. Right here. The Kroboscius.
What they're talking about is just way outlandish. So, however, on this episode,
we're going to give him another chance, all right? We're going to give him another chance. If he keeps messing up, it's time to resemble Ant.
Of Adam and Wax Show, to where they introduced Young Hawk to y'all, it was some things said. So, the first thing was said that No Jumper is under FBI surveillance.
As you should know.
And or something about FBI being in the building. Now, I don't know if FBI is in the building because I've been in that building many of times.
And you're actually not smart because they said FBI is not in the building, but they're watching. You gotta watch to understand, not to just make a goddamn video off of it, champ.
What up, though? Slade here. I want to introduce you to your new favorite collaborative tool. Let's go. Start with your own loop. From there, you can open up your DAW, start firing off right away.
Unless they in there hiding, or unless some of them people I don't speak to in or know are agents that's sitting right there in them cubicles and No Jumper.
How you know it's not the people that you do speak to?
I don't know, because I'm pretty much to a myself dude. I'm very observant though. I watch things, see what's going on, but I don't insert myself on the friendly side and just meeting people. However, let's get to the fact that people are saying that, or Adam said that, well, I don't know about no police being inside No Jumper, but it may be some surveillance on the outside. Now, about surveillance being on the outside, I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to tongue wrestle. I'm not going to have a tug of war. If they out there, they out there. They in plain cars. They in plain clothes. They look like regular people. That factory, them shops right there across from No Jumpers, for all we know, can be a home base or a base for the FBI to do some investigating.
Mm-hmm.
Do I care about FBI investigating? H to the ISO, E to the LL, NO. I do.
What? Hold on, bro. Am I smacked? My son said H to the Izzo, LLO. What? Yeah. Yeah. Hefe. Hefe. He doesn't know what he wants to say, champ. He doesn't know My son. You be trying mad hard to wild, and I be seeing it, bro. And I be like, yo, why you trying so hard, champ? Why is you trying so damn hard, champ? Pepe, champ. Pepe, champ. Pepe, champ.
I care about FBI investigating. H to the ISO. E to the LL. NO. I do not care at all because
it's crazy, bro. Bro. It's always this. It's always this part right here, bro. It's always this part right here, bro.
I'm not investigating. H to the ISO. E to the LL. NO. I do not care at all because I'm not.
The PT Cruiser bump right here, champ. It's because of the PT Cruise right here, champ. Continue.
I'm not going to no jumper on anything criminal. I'm going to no jumper because I'm actually coming to no jumper, and I'm podding. They got some topics they want to talk about, and I give my input on topics, do my segment, and I get up out of there. However, we always gonna protect our sovereignty at all given time.
Your what?
Sovereignty at all.
Sovereignty? Sovereignty? Come on, man. Y'all right, champ. It's only right. Sovereignty? Come on, man. All right, champ. My son be laying out his words like, here we go, another messed up word for y'all, champ. This is him presenting his words to y'all, champ. With the blue chucks on and all that. That's my son Pepe, champ.
At all because I'm not going to no jumper on anything criminal. I'm going to no jumper because I'm actually coming to no jumper, and I'm podding. They got some topics they want to talk about, and I give my input on topics, do my segment, and I get up out of there.
So, and Hefe, the reason why, without the jokes, right? The reason why you none of y'all should be up there is because of one thing, champ. As far as I'm concerned.
Now, and Homeland Security dismantle every gang, street crew, and drug network in America. Every single one of them will be dismantled. We already know where these turf wars and drug dens are. We know who the people are. And we're going to charge them and charge the culprits with every crime that we can find. And Homeland Security dismantle every gang, dismantle every gang, dismantle every gang.
Dismantle every what, Donald J. Trump?
Dismantle every gang.
Dismantle every gang, champ.
It just be funny that I chose to cover this because a lot of my supporters, fans, and trollers be feeling the same type of way. And I've been told for the 1,000th time, man, watch out, man, for no jumper, man. The feds up there, man, they looking. Man, this and that going on, man. That's a Fed building. And I'll just be like, all right, like, I'm clean, I'm not going up there, on no slip up to, do nothing goofy or, to try to go viral off some negativity or off the wrong thing or something that can land you in jail. That's not me, ain't my character. We just going up there to pod. So for all my good people.
But you may be affiliated. This is what you're not understanding, bro. See, when you banging, whatever you banging, bro, you pushing that, this is what getting you famous. This is what's getting you notoriety. You're not up there because you're Aunt Hefe the rapper. You're up there because you're Aunt Hefe from whatever Crip set, and you're a notable Crip that is in the whole of his area. This is why you're up there. Adam is not going to bring up no poo putts to no jumper. He wants some of the big fish on no jumper, champ. This is what he wants, bro. Because when it hits the fan, y'all going to get in trouble.
Are the feds in the building? No. Are the feds watching the content of No Jumper?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I think it's fair to say that law enforcement in general is watching everything. Now, the reason why I be disliking when somebody always come out, and it could be for my well-being, hey man, watch out, hey man, the feds, this and that, because it's like you see me pardon, and you don't see me broaching subjects that can place me in jail or have me behind bars. Me being a gang member, even if I get on TV and I tell you, yeah, man, hey, Trey Gangsters, what's up? Woo, woo, woo. Dang, the feds gonna indict me about something that they already know about.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can. First up, let's talk about AI color themes. You can get any combos you want, bold and bright, minimalist and sleek, or something you didn't even think of. Just describe the vibe you want, or even use the colors of your logo, and let AI do its thing. Beautiful. Next up is the AI section creator. This is great for those website essentials, like a contact section or a place to subscribe. Now, I'm running a sale, so I punch in some details and
dismantle every gang, street crew, and drug network in America. Every single one of them will be dismantled. We already know where these turf wars and drug dens are. We know who the people are. And we're going to charge them and charge the culprits with every crime that we can find.
Something that's in their database, about something that they have written down because I've already have been in their custody as well as the state custody. So it just be crazy. Now, I know this Big U situation and Brick Baby and Loose Cannon situation has shocked everybody.
But you don't know why that happened. You don't know why they finally decided to go after Big U and everybody else that had whatever to do with that. You're failing to realize why. It didn't just happen for no reason. It didn't happen because of the Roshawn Williams situation. It happened because it's going to happen to everything, champ. All the gangs, as you heard Uncle Donnie say, champ. Now, whether or not what Donald says is true, I would take heed to it.
That's all. And they can continue watching as far as I'm care, because I'm not going up to no jumper on nothing unless somebody's on something with me. To watch all they want. Binoculars, pull up, walk in person, whatever. It really don't make no difference to me though, but that just be funny and just, you know what I'm saying? That's my opinion about that situation right there. That
I don't think that shit is funny at all, bro. They know where they're at. They know where the dens is. Y'all letting them do hood vlogs on y'all, know where y'all at. Why would you want to, even if you're not doing nothing, why would you want to go somewhere where you could possibly get your phone tapped and call these people that actively say that the feds call them? Once I know that you spoke to them people, I'm not calling your phone, bro. We're not gonna have no group chats, none of that. That's a dub. What are they calling you for? I'm cool.
maybe they are. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. There's a lot of businesses and little factories around No Jumper, and they could be watching. But I don't think they just watching everybody and just watching podcasts just because you on here podding, talking about your hood and saying where you from.
They are.
Man, they might as well just bring the gang injunction back and lock you up on the gang injunction then because you said you from here.
And Homeland Security dismantle every gang, street crew, and drug network in America. Every single one of them will be dismantled.
Watch to the end.
Do I care about FBI investigating H to the Izzo?
Because let's keep it real.
Let's keep it real.
Partially of what people say is true, right? Are the feds in the building? No. Are the feds watching the content of No Jumper?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Hell yeah, the feds are watching No Jumper. Are the feds watching No Jumper? Yeah.
Bad boys, what you want to do? Bing the bang dong for you on my soul.
Yeah, ride around with an OG, you know me. Fat boy smoke a OG with the dope lean fofo to the police. Listen, never give a hoe with a holy. As I proceed, getting money with my whole team. Cold D's gonna ride to the slowly. Hold me a bitch bad, but she chose me.
Lush look like he undercover right now, like Phil Collins.
Look at Lush though, bro. I just gotta take a second for Lush's outfit, bro. He wearing a dress shirt, diabolical. One of those, what they call with the patterns, and it's strap back, old trucker strap back dad hat with these Phil Collins, Elton John Lennon glasses, bro. Crazy.
My son Lush Collins, champ. Nasty work.
Gotta be realistic. Like, is it black and white for that?
But I've seen a lot of girls lie about the homies with that. I feel like if you don't got some suspects,
Gumby came up here and lied. Everything Gumby said was a lie. He did say some truth.
He definitely lied on me.
He did say some truth though. He said he in the prisons, bro. This is my shit. The streets, this is my shit. Test it, bro. Oh,
but he's been home.
He want to go to jail. He want to get indicted. He coming up here. He talking all this bunk shit. He want to get indicted, bro.
And you want to get yourself in trouble. Now, when you was talking all that shit to Compton Rick Rock, Mr. Receded Mustache Champ, right? Mr. George Jefferson Mustache Champ. Rick Rock gave you some solid advice. And it doesn't look like you're taking Mr. the Rickiest of Rocks advice, Champ. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't look like you're taking his advice. It looks like you want to be known as the toughest gangbanger for real in real life, bro. It's nasty work when you know you doing the police's work and you're still doing it.
Did he say that was going to get anyone indicted?
Everything he talking about.
He did say some wild shit.
He said some wild ass shit.
He did.
Like, come on,
like, listen, for one, I ain't gonna say no names, but he rest in peace, and he come from the east side. When you go to talking that I got a nonprofit and I need you to donate to it,
man, that's federal, bro.
That is so
that's
old
federal,
school.
Period. I need
with
like what,
how they tie that
in the book.
And it's
OG Gumby was trying to get to put money into a nonprofit organization. We all seen what happened with Big U and all the situations. And they're reiterating what he said on a federal podcast. Do y'all see what's going on here? I just want to know if we on the same page. Bad boys, what you want to do? Bing the bang dong for you on my soul.
I'm looking at this dude, and then the whole time he hollering, Hoover. So now what you doing, because let's keep it real. Partially of what people say is true, right? Are the feds in the building? No. Are the feds watching the content of No Jumper?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Are the feds watching? Yes, of course they are, Tim. And y'all keep doing the bullshit over and over and over again. Now look at my son, the recededest of all mustaches, champ. Look at him, champ. He's thinking about all the decisions that he made within the last hour. He's thinking about the decisions that he made during the last week. And he's like, maybe I should not be here. Maybe I should put my glasses on the correct way and hide some of my identity, champ. Oh, my soul.
And watching stuff, when you got a dude coming up here.
They watching all that
shit. To a white dude.
Notes.
Anything that says gang.
Notes, bro.
To a white dude.
Notes. Period.
Every other word is a set of gang and what you need to do. And then he comes with the donate to my nonprofit. Now, let me tell you the crazy part about it. I'm willing to bet money right now. He cannot provide you that nonprofit because he probably don't got one, and he probably looking for somebody to give him the information. But that somebody probably saying, "This coming from who? Oh, nah, we ain't doing that."
So you think?
How could you possibly say that you understand the feds are watching your content, but then go ahead to explain that the person that said they had a nonprofit organization that may have a nonprofit organization, we don't know, right? Doesn't have a nonprofit organization that was trying to actually extort Adam22's chance. See, this is why I don't. This why I don't eat ginger snaps. This is why I don't eat gingerbread men cookies. This is why I don't do none of that shit because Rat100 resembles everything gingerbread. Chant. Anything gingerbread or coffee cake. This is the resemblance that I gather when I gander at Rat100 champ. On my soul.
I'm willing to bet money right now. He cannot provide you that nonprofit because he probably don't got one, and he probably looking for somebody to give him the information. But that somebody probably saying, "This coming from who? Oh, nah, we ain't doing that."
So you think it was a mistake that I gave him $50K in cash?
I mean, that's what you did. I had nothing to do with it.
He can't cash?
Yeah.
You a fool.
I'm just kidding.
He gonna go spend that.
He trolling 4 extras right there.
He gonna go spend that.
See, now you see why 4 extras.
Come on, bro. Taking jabs. Like, bro, come on, man. Y'all better be smart and don't handle no business that y'all talk about online. If y'all talking some gang politics shit and they get crazy, y'all better off just not even doing nothing, bro. Because these two got bad boys. What you want? What you want to do? Man, for you on my soul.
And now, look, listen, I'm gonna be real with you, Adam. Before 4 extras told you what his issue was, I told you, I think he feels some kind of way because Munchie being King Pill was up here talking about his situation, which the world gonna talk about it, but he felt like you brought it together. Then to add insult to injury, you bring a Hoover up here who's talking about him.
Because Adam wants to incite gang for the police, champ, and for clout and money, but also for the police. Y'all know what y'all doing, and y'all still doing it anyway, which means that y'all are in cahoots with the police, bro.
What Gumby said is he doesn't like you
speak
on 4 extra because 4 extra is a real op.
Man, I'm a real
you
op.
shouldn't be the one stirring the pot.
I'm a real op.
Bro, like what makes you want to do this, bro? Like, I don't understand, bro. I'm a real op. I'm a op. It's crazy work, bro.
He doesn't like you
speak
on 4 extra because 4 extra is a real op.
Man, I'm a real
you
op.
shouldn't be the one stirring the pot.
I'm a real op.
Okay, so why
nigga, I'm really the boogeyman. That's on my mama.
Do you know 4 extras?
Huh? Yeah, I know 4 extra. I was in the county jail with 4 extra. Listen, let me tell y'all something. So if y'all really want to know the story.
Oh man, bro, this man is so stupid, bro. Oh yeah, it's you, right?
It's you, right?
It's you now? Okay, cool. Copy. So he is the boogeyman. Cool. We should worry about him. Let's look into what he's doing. Look at Adam's face, bro. Got him. Look at Adam's face. Got him. Yeah, look at it.
Yeah. Another one. Funny sister. You said you're the boogeyman? Yeah, okay. What else? No 4 extra? All right. We got him.
Yeah, look at Adam's face. Yeah, look at Adam's face.
It's diabolical, man. I'm getting a picture of this on fire. It's diabolical. It's diabolical.
Yo, look at Adam's face, bro.
It's the best one, church.
Nah, bro. Look at Rat100. Tell us more. Look at real divas. Champ. I got him now, Smithers. Look like excellent Smithers. Oh, my soul. My son said excellent Smithers. Yeah. Just imagine if you could pull a hamburger off a tree, right? Just imagine if you can make a tree that grow hamburgers. How easy it would be to get a hamburger off a tree. You know what I'm saying? This is how he feels. Y'all his hamburgers on the tree, bro. He pulling the burgers off whenever he wants. It's overloaded with burgers, champ. Y'all keep being the burgers on the tree, bro. It's too easy. How easy it will be to pluck a bagel from a tree, champ.
I'll huff and I'll puff. Wow. What a win.
It's gonna be Charleston White. It's gonna be Charleston White on basically how the feds are working inside no jumper, man, right here. And then we gonna watch Adam say it's his last. We gonna be out here.
I don't know if it was out of jealousy or envy, but I'm saying I've been doing this work in this town for working, and I don't get no support. Now, I'm a little offended by this.
Yeah.
So I'm on a whole nother mission when I go.
Right.
I ain't here for this rapping. I want to know who this nigga is. And I'm jealous that my city is celebrating, and I've been putting it now. I mean, they going against me. So I sat there and I listened. I heard Earmus. I said, man, that was sharp. Then I heard a little boy get up there and say, last night, Earmus came to me in a dream. I put that blunt out. What? He said, what's up, killer? And he was in heaven. Nigga, blew my mind.
Yeah.
Then he went on to give a detailed account in a conversation of this guy by the name of Earmus. Nigga, shit. Yeah.
No, yeah.
But I'm saying when I go look at Nip, I'm seeing him slap the reporter. I'm seeing I'm a 60 for anything, cuz. What? But after the funeral, nigga, I'm riding. I get a ride back home. Leave me in the neighborhood. He leave me in the 60s neighborhood. I don't know nobody. And I had sent that. Nigga had a pistol in a bag of mine. He called one of them 60s, one of them old 60s niggas. Said, hey, man, get that bag. You got a woo, woo, woo. Them niggas ain't gonna give me that bag, and they know I got a pistol.
Yeah.
So when I asked for it, I will get it to him. So now I'm over there disarmed. I got a pocket full of money. So the procession getting ready to come. Me and Raymond Washington's daughter got separated from the crowd. So nigga, every set, every gang. So I gotta play security because I know anything happens. You know, my life. Yeah. Just like in training day. She gonna left me over here. So, but I'm a fly smooth little and you never let them see you sweat. So now I won them hearts, homie.
Yeah, one thing about you.
I won them hearts, homie. So yeah, so I need to ride home. But LAPD, they used the helicopters to jam the cell phone tower, so we couldn't use the phones for whatever reason. They shut down all the stores, so ain't no Uber coming. California, LA, a dangerous place.
Yeah, it's a dangerous
and
spot.
Then nigga, every set in LA is coming to this area, homie. You got so this is a volcano. If you go back and just look at the pictures, homie. This is a volcano. This is LAPD worst nightmare.
Yeah.
So in the 60s is on edge.
Right, because they just lost one of the big dogs.
And they on edge.
So really,
and they tripping, homie. So so I needed to ride back and close to the Hoovers. So Raymond Washington, best friend, big sight. Big old, he don't talk. I'm talking about big old intimidate. So I should say, big sight, man, can I pay you to give me a ride back to the hood? I don't really know what hood I am in. So he said, I said, off of Imperial, Vermont. So he tell me what it was. So we, and as we riding, he tell me a story of a young kid, about 11, 12 years old, that walked up to him and said, say, big homie, can I ask you a question? He said, yeah. He said, why you gang banging? He said, shit, I gang bang because I was born to. He said, this young 11, 12-year-old kid by the name of Earman say, big homie, when I grow up, I'm gonna change the hood. That wasn't Nipsey. Nipsey was just a vehicle to keep him protected. Big Sam didn't join 60s. Nip did. Big Sam wasn't never cool with Nip being a 60.
Yeah.
So
You mean Black Sam, bro? He said Big Sam. I don't know how this is anything about no jumper. Like, what? This is. There we go. This is no jumper now. How about that, man?
road and you done made it to this status. So it's a lesson to be learned. Homie, that still on the front line telling homie that nigga one post. Yeah, homie. So
But I think that the Nipsey thing is extremely interesting. Big U wasn't at the funeral, was it?
Didn't go. It's a lot behind that, homie, but don't nothing happen, homie. The feds is saying it, but they're not saying it. And a lot of what they saying, homie, they saying we know, we just don't have. Why you think Eric Holden ain't dead?
Yeah, they could press a button.
Nigga, come on, homie. We make his trade for the food to go back there. Inmates make his trades. Come on, nigga.
They done got at him, but they said the Mexicans got at him. It wasn't
they, the Mexicans did it because the Mexicans with Nip, but that's just for love for Nip.
Exactly. But if the face of the 60s go down, man, it's a response about that. But now, with that ideology, I would say that they wouldn't have let Whack 100 and them move around as much as they was.
Whack 100 don't move around. Whack 100 ain't seen in LA.
But they had no jumper. No jumper.
No, you going to jail, you go up there and fuck with Whack 100.
We got a missile we'll send through there. It's a couple go to jail.
Man, they don't want that fed.
I would have had to shut Whack up if I were
man. They don't, man. They know the homie. Those that know.
Yeah.
They know the feds in now.
Yeah. Nah, we know they look.
Nigga, he said the Fed came and got me and asked me about this. Everybody that went there, the Feds in now. They ain't watching. They in now.
They in now.
They in there operating with a microphone.
Good God.
You figure out who it is. The Feds in there talking on the phone, on the mic. Look at this, y'all clapping for. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, have mercy.
Homie's not an entity. They don't infiltrate. They don't send nobody.
Because look how you infiltrated. You went out there and was able to get it.
Walking in cowboy boots, playing on Melvin from the internet speaking game. That's how I met Melvin Farmer from the internet speaking game.
Right.
At the time, he was doing speaking engagement with John Gotti Jr. What's the tone from the Latin King out of New York tone? So Melvin Farmer, John Gotti Jr., Latin King tone. I think they were putting Barefoot Pookie on there. And one other person, Fred Hampton Jr. So they were doing a speaking tour for man, what's that shit called? Man, that conflict resolution shit. Them there, homie. So they wanted to pull me in because I got all the traction with the youth. Right. And the youth shit nationally. This nationally. So they pulling me in on a national level because I'm in DC. So that's how me and Melvin met. So when I had a little issue with the police, when they take me to the crazy house, and put that tag on me, me and my mom and everybody, homie, know that for me to be what I was at the time as radical, as I was with my voice toward white people, man, let's leave a little bit, because interaction with the police, homie, they on alert. You see what I'm saying? Every time, because they put this on me.
Yeah. So they look at you a certain way, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm a threat to them, and I got a lot, and I post all these in my rhetoric, homie. So at the time was white folk this.
And now you got a following on top of that. That make you even more dangerous. This mic can press a button and really start activating around this.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store, preload.
Do I care about FBI investigation?
I ain't even see him to be talking about the jumper like that, but I guess. But okay, let's go to Adam.
Well, the story came out that you were raided by the feds right after Big U and them got arrested.
Yep.
Now, the feds did actually visit you.
Yep.
And what happened?
So I was playing poker at my house one day, and my girl actually intercepted the person ringing my buzzer. outside. I didn't see it. She told him that I wasn't home. Basically, they wanted to serve me with a subpoena. Now, when I hear that, I get nervous. Call my lawyer. I'm like, hey, can you guys call this guy and figure out exactly what's going on with this? They call. They had a series of questions they wanted to ask the feds to basically figure out what the nature of this was going to be. And I never even ended up having a conversation with them. They told me through my lawyer that they just wanted the cease and desist, that we had been sent by Big U in regards to Loose Cannon saying that Big U had advanced knowledge of Nipsey Hussle's murder on the podcast. Loose Cannon said that. We did, in fact, take it down because of the cease and desist because we just didn't want to deal with it. We ended up putting it back up after the RICO came down just because I figured that this was now a very important document. But the feds wanted to see
that. So you put it back up?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we never even really took it down. We just put it on unlisted.
On private, yeah.
When I was looking at it, it still had like a couple dozen views per month the whole time that it was taken down. So there was definitely people still finding it. And even in the federal criminal complaint, they acknowledged that they had access to it, even though it was taken down, which I think we also might have left it on audio streaming platforms as well. So there was more than one way to get it. But they wanted the official cease and desist. I was actually asking Mo, aka Lawyers for Workers, earlier today about why they might have wanted that. And, he said, for sure, they're investigating if Big U could have had any involvement in the Nipsey situation. But at the very least, that cease and desist could eventually be viewed as basically him trying to use the legal system to hide evidence of crimes that took place, if that were to be proven to have taken place. So it's very much the kind of thing that the feds would want to have their hands on, even if they never end up.
So you see how, like, he was like, oh, okay, we just put it right back up. Get the views going, get the views going, get the views going again. I want to see if there's anything more than this after this.
Formally charging Big U.
Well, Brick Baby and Loose Cannon were also arrested.
And they are in federal jail right now.
Yeah.
Together. With Big U, allegedly.
All
of them together. Which is crazy because think about what Big U probably thinks of Loose Cannon. Probably wants to beat the dog shit out of him for raising all these issues about him. I don't know if that's actually happened. But.
You don't think they're separated?
Well, according to Loose Cannon's wife, Sharice Mills, she said that they actually got in a huge brawl just the other day, but she said that it was with some enemies, which she should not be saying these things, but she said that. And I don't know if enemies in this situation means like blacks versus Mexicans. Does it mean a bunch of Crips versus some Bloods versus whoever? I don't know. But she said that they're all in there and they're duking it out with people in the feds.
Okay, because there's a rumor that Brick Baby and Loose Cannon are cellmates.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's pretty much confirmed. I mean, they're on the phone together, and it's like Loose Cannon, and then Brick grabs the phone and talks for a little bit, and then he hands it back to Loose Cannon. So they're very much having a good old buka party in there, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I ran into Brick Baby a couple of days before he got arrested. I'm sure people are going to be like, oh, because Vlad was surveilling him, making sure he didn't leave town. No, it was just...
Try being the guy who had him on camera the night before he got picked
I
up,
know,
for
right?
sure.
No, look, I was just randomly at the Beverly Center.
Yeah.
And it was like, he was like, yo, Vlad. I'm like, oh, shit. What
That's
up?
crazy. That's
like,
a good
it was
link up.
just, but you just think about it where it's like, what up? Gave each other a hug, chops it up for a minute. And I'm like, you look back on it and think he just had no idea what was about to happen. Like none. He was happy, shopping, had some people with him. A couple days later, everything changes.
Yeah. And I mean, well, okay. On one hand, he had no idea this was coming. On the other hand, we all knew this was coming because roughly 2 years ago, right around the time Brick Baby started at No Jumper, he gets his house raided. They find an AK, allegedly. I think it was an AK. And he never got charges by the state. So according to a lot of people, there's two options. Either he was telling and he was able to make that charge go away because he offered up enough information, or it was going to be rolled up into a federal RICO at some point. And that's exactly what happened. And it's pretty wild to know that the phone was tapped for that whole time period, because there was definitely a few times over the years where I thought about texting something to Brick, and then I thought to myself, like, is this the kind of thing that you would want law enforcement reading? And then I didn't say it. And I'm glad that I made those decisions over the years, because for sure could have been a little bit different. But yeah, we all kind of suspected that this was going to be coming at some point, to be real.
Yeah, it's sad. So is Brick actually charged the RICO?
No, his arrest was totally unrelated. They just kind of wrapped it all up together. But he's not involved, and that was my worst fear when I saw this happening. And I was like, oh my God, Big U killed a dude and Brick was involved with it. He's not being alleged to have had anything to do with the stuff that they're putting on Loose Cannon and Big U.
Okay, so Loose Cannon is charged the RICO.
He is involved with like the extortion or the robbing of the weed dealer guy. What's his name? Dame? I forget. But yeah, he's more wrapped up in the stuff that but like the reason why Brick was being charged as part of the RICO is because Brick allegedly bought guns off of somebody who brought them from over state lines, and he's being wrapped up in that kind of thing. You know, if you buy a gun that was manufactured in a
No. I don't know too much, bro. This is before the paperwork came out for Brick, too. So mind you.
another state that's brought over state lines, then we're officially talking federal charges.
Yeah, look, free Brick Baby, my newest regular guest. We did like 3 interviews. They all reacted well. It seems like my audience kind of was rocking for them, and then this happens.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things. Like just the other day, there's a former No Jumper host named T-Rel who got his car repoed, and there was a video of it going around. And I was just thinking about it. I'm like, God, I miss Brick, because me and him would have been having a good old fashioned ha-ha fest at that. That would have been good. But I feel like he could be out within like a week or something. Like he keeps saying that he's going to get bail soon. I don't really see why he wouldn't, based on his charges. So,
did you know that nearly half of you?
I feel like I'm one of the first people to put. Yeah, man, it's the Brick, not the trick, man. Live from the feds, man. You know what I mean? Hey, today is show and tell. So I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. You understand me? Don't be late, man. It's another one, nothing like the other one of your brother's son. But look, I know everybody been seeing that when YG's name gets mentioned, that I've got a disgusted look on my face, or I'm displeased with the way that he moved around and all that stuff. Without saying too much, I'm gonna tell you how it all started and how it ended, man. YG is a dope individual. That's like my brother. I met YG at the beginning of his career. His little brother Cam Bam used to go to school with my sister at Westchester. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like I'm one of the first people to put YG and Nip together. I know that Poon had a little bit to do with it. Poon and I think it was one other homie that had put them together before that. But I'm the one that built the bridge between the two when it was All Money and Pusha Inc. Right around the time. Because when they did the Bitches Ain't Trick video, they really wasn't pushing together. So I met YG. Shout out TC 4800. That's my local, you know what I'm saying, through TC, Ill Will, Kid Inc., everybody. But we furthered our relationship, like us, our friendship, not relationship. That sounds crazy, but we furthered
This call is from a federal prison.
through just kicking it. YG wasn't really, I think he was like 18, 19 years old. He had moved his mom into a big house in Inglewood. So he was like right around the corner, but he always had his mom at the house. So when he used to have females or whatnot and was out late or whatever, he used to come to my house in the valley, man. I used to let him come over with the females, whatever. That's how I ended up landing the track on Just Read Up Tour, one of the mixtapes that I was on. You could go look it up. The song is called Blended with me, Casey Veggies, and YG. At time, he had got into it with my little homeboy, Baby U, T5, and all his little pack, the young dudes, because Jay Creasy had dissed the hood on stage, and the little homies had blitzed the stage. After that, I think one of them lost the watch, and Big U was looking for the watch the next day. So I had got everybody together, and I'm like, man, they say that he didn't this. He like, all right, bring him around. So I'm like, hey, look, you want to go over there? Ooh, I will wham. Push a ride, and then end up pulling up, if I'm not mistaken. But they was looking for YG, so it was like a big old thing. I ain't gonna go into full of the politics of it or whatever the case is. I stuck my neck out for YG. I had told the homie Baby Turtle with his snitch ass, I had told him a couple things, and he went back and told Big U exactly what I had said about him. So I'm like, oh, all right, this is about his son or whatever the case is. But I stuck my neck out like, man, that's out, man. YG ain't pulling up, you know what I mean? I don't feel like he in the wrong. We ain't gonna run him because he a rapper. We go out to the club one night, and Goofball 600 pulls up like, hey, YG. Yeah, so Goofball 600 pulls up. He like, hey, YG, this is the first night I ever met the Goofball, and this is like 2011, 2012. He like, hey, YG, the 60s want to holler at you. I'm like, bro, on the hood. It was me and Lil AD. We right there. I'm like, bro, on the hood, he with the homies. Nigga, I'm not about to let you get up on my little bro. Wham. This is when Sandman was alive. I had just shook Sandman's hand or whatever. Rest in peace, my homeboy Sandman. So 600 goofy ass. I'm like, man, who are you? This is when we play. You like, oh, they call me sick. Man, listen, bro, you gotta get back up in your car, get up out of here, chump. So we end up pulling off or whatever the case was, and I had a lot of heat on my back about that. So I had stuck my chest out for YG, and then we furthered on. We kept on kicking it. It was pushers, all money in pushers after that. The original features for the Don't Come to LA song, it was me, YG, and Nip on the song. Nip didn't get to finish his verse because YG got shot at that same studio that we was recording the song at, and he was out of commission. And when he got back in commission, Nip takes a long time to do his verses. And I think the album was due to get turned in, and YG had to turn his album in, so he put AD on the song from Compton, man. Shout out AD and Community. He put AD on the song. So, we all was doing our little thing, you know what I'm saying? Don't Come to LA comes out. I go to jail. So after I go to jail, YG is one of the dopest artists to come out the West. He kept his flame lit. During the time that Kid Ink and all them was lit, YG was doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? We kept in touch, but when I went to jail, like all the other homies in the rap community, I think everybody started hating me because my little bro had killed Nip. So when I came home, I hadn't seen him or whatever. Everybody think that they got the end up. But mind you, I used to look out for people. You know what I'm saying? YG always had a bankroll, but I always look out for anybody that's around me. I'm always the one that got it. You know what I'm saying? I had the Porsche Panamera. He went to go get the Porsche Panamera. Nip went to go get the CL 600, man. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, YG got into it with somebody, you know what I'm saying, that was close to me. So I told him, hey, call me, man. I'm back home. YG like, oh, bro, I'm about to go on stage. I'm going to call you in a second. Not too long after that, my homeboy passes away. And I'm like, damn, man, I asked you to call me. You didn't want to call me. You know what I'm saying? It was all silent after that. You know what I'm saying? And expected, because after all that I went through and put myself out there for you, you know what I mean? You went against me at a time where everything could have been squashed. But you know what I mean? That's where we fell out at, man. Don't be late. It's another one, nothing like the other one, like your brother said, man. To be continued. So I'm going to tell you the rest of the story when I cut back in. It's the break, not the trick. Yeah, man, this is break, not the trick, man. It's another one, nothing like the other one. Or your brother said, if you don't see late, don't see late. I should hit y'all with the song, but I don't got the time for that, man. It's only 10 minutes with the break. But this to be continued of how I fell out with YG and where we stand today. So after the casualty, which is not to blame, he's not to blame, nobody's to blame, so don't think that I'm pointing the finger or nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? It just was a mishap the day that both of them was in the same area, you know what I mean?
This isn't outsourcing, it's outsmarting. She runs 2 companies with a team of AI specialists, and it works. All right, Pia, last time we spoke,
This call is from a federal prison.
I feel like if he would have called me, everything would have been smoothed out because I'd have stuck my neck out for you a million times where you could stick your neck out for me a couple times, you know what I mean? And we meet in the middle. But in continuance of what I was saying, YG represents Nipsey Hussle at every Nipsey Hussle tribute. You got Boss Hogg, who is Hoggy, you got Cobby Supreme, you got J Stone, you got Black Stem, you got YG. It's just what the media picks up because of the music and the collaborations that YG and Nipsey had. Those were mostly all of Nipsey's radio hits. So at the same time, when you at the tribute, you don't bring these Inglewood cats around that been whacking out the murals, covering his face and all that shit. The dude, Infant Munchie B, also known as Capone, you know what I mean, was whacking out the murals and all that. Him directly, he doesn't kick it with YG, but you got some other names that I don't even want to talk about, but they was in jail for murders of Rolling 60s and they beat them. So whatever the case is, you know what I mean, they were justice was served. They was not guilty. But these are the faces that pop out with YG when he's not coming to a tribute, but at all times you got to think you are honorary All Money In member. All Money In is a Slauson Avenue movement, which is the 60s. Just like the 60s poked their necks out for you when you was at the candlelight with Nipsey, and Conrad had to walk YG out of an altercation that he was having with the Crips because you hopped out and you a Damu, you in the Crip neighborhood, which you're accepted with all open arms every time. So it's like, you know, I'm not really feeling the way that he's moving. On alone, how could you represent Nipsey and you got all the people that's against Nipsey, nigga, with you every day? You from Compton. You not from Inglewood, or are you from Inglewood? Like, shout out Rucci, that's my boy. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the back burners, the people that ain't doing no rapping, your entourage. You know what I'm saying? So it go on. I'm on Hollywood and Highland at the Lowe's Hotel Park, and I'm about to go to the Shoe Palace. Me and Rad, I bounce out the car. I happen to see YG security guard. Man, I walk past him. I'm like, who the fuck is this big ass nigga? When I walk past him, I immediately get in defense mode. Bam, what's up, nigga? Like, nigga, you niggas standing by my car. Like, what's the deal? You know what I mean? They immediately did not want any smoke. Shout out the gloves on the hood. I accept. I appreciate the love, even though I've been pressing the line against you. I appreciate the love because you showing me that you're not on that every time that I run into you. My car was mistaken as YG car because we both had black S classes. YG's a Maybach, mine was the 5 Series, was the S class. So we go to a party with Adam in the Hollywood Hills. I'm attending that with my wife, Conrad, as usual, my twin. We right there. We inside, and I see somebody, a buff dude, walk by, and he touched Conrad. Once again, I get in defense mode again. What's up? Woo, woo. Everybody know what defense mode is with the brick, not the trick. So now I'm on him like, what's up? What you got?
This call is from a federal prison.
Yeah, don't mind that. We live from the feds. But look, now we right here, and y'all know what defense mode is with the brick. But I'm like, hey man, what's the deal? He like, I'm working. Bam. He had just put his hands on my homeboy. My homeboy didn't recognize who it was. I'm like, man, you know who that was? Bam. So I guess he go upstairs and tell why. He tell Jizzle like, hey, the boy downstairs, Break Baby downstairs, whoop whoop. He had attended the party with Ty Dolla $ign. So I go outside. I'm telling Adam and Josh, I want to say, was there. I'm telling Adam and Josh what was going on. Josh, he has PTSD because he's there every time some crazy shit happens with the brick. You know what I mean? He like, hey man, woo wop woo wham, like, you know, you're not here to do that. So now we sitting there, we waiting, we by the pool. You know what I mean? My wife, she sees that I'm like 10 steps, so she like, man, what is going on? I'm like, Jizzle up there. She like, y'all both got babies to get home to, and y'all need to do this, that, and the other. Mind you, we at some $1 million nigga's house, so they at Rad, like, what you want to do? You want to stay or go? My wife like, we're leaving. On the hood, boom. But before we leave, we hit a lap. We hit the lap, and we get a DM from YG like, hey, to Rad, he like, hey man, you know, I ain't never forgot the shit on Crenshaw and Slauson. You know what I mean? Like, I'm forever indebted to you. Da 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 da. But I hit him like, hey, we need to talk. We need to holler. You know what I mean? He didn't ever come down and holler when we said we needed to holler. So probably like 5 minutes after we leave the party, YG come downstairs and he see Adam. And they have a couple words. They weren't the worst words. He just did shake Adam's hand. He like, man, y'all talk shit about me on every episode. What? Lyrically, I don't think YG verses don't be hidden, but his hooks, they go crazy. But you know what I mean? That's still my little brother. You know, I'm still uneased with the situations that he put himself in and how he carries himself when we all supposed to represent Nipsey, man. But this another one, nothing like the other one of your brother's son, nephew. It's the brick, not the trick, man. I'm gone.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, it's this dope tech from Wix.
Hey y'all, look like.
All right, let's see what else.
I feel like I'm one of.
I'll huff. Because let's keep it real.
Do I care about FBI?
That was brick though. Hear me? So.
Do I care about?
Everything is being watched from the basement and controlled from the basement.
What?
Excuse me.
And if you want to know too, there no Jumper's name in it. They're trying to tie and say that something Lou said on the podcast tied them to a robbery crime.
It complimented or whatever.
Basically, they're
what they knew.
Basically, yes.
Basically confirmed it.
Yep.
Some they had intel on, which is with cooperating. He basically confirmed it on No Jumper.
Basically,
they already knew the story from the snitch. And he confirmed it.
Yeah.
Damn.
And mind you, we're gonna go through this too. If I miss something, let me know, chat.
That is crazy, man. Why would you go on the internet and do that, dog? On some shit that's like that.
It says they demanded belongings of anyone inside, stole cash and marijuana from the store before fleeing. At one point, they demanded a Rolex watch from one of the co-owners, but at Robinson's direction, they end up letting them keep it, according to victim number one, while still at the dispensary. Robbers put victim one on the phone with Henley, who invited Henley to his home. According to victim one, when victim one arrived at Henley's premises, Robinson and Williams and Robbers was there as the proceeds of the robbery.
They're just breaking down a loose cannon robbery. Dispensary. All right, we're gonna do this then. We're gonna do this. Let's see Lush get in front for defending P-Face. Let's go.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life.
So I saw the thing with Aunt Hefe and the dude P-Face from Compton.
You like that?
Talk about it.
I don't like
One mic. Hawk. One mic.
the Texan
One
and
mic.
the gangster. One mic. No, I'm just kidding. But look. First of all, the dude P-Face is a Latino rapper, right?
Right.
No black person knows who that is. So when Ant asked him like where he's from,
said I didn't know who the dude was and left it at that. But you know how things go when people meet each other, and I guess the SA dude gave off a little aggression, you know what I'm saying? You know how it go when you young, man. You got to get your point across. Man, I'm from Wooty Woo Woo. Okay. Now, what's my boy name? Bobby Ye, man. He feels some type of way about it. He said, man, you guys was just sitting in front of each other, and when it was time to get approach that situation with you and King Pill, it went another way, went another direction. The same thing, I guess he mentioned Munchie B, the same thing, but when this guy right here, this Hispanic guy, just so happened to be a Compton rapper that said N-word and with the ER on it, I guess that's what they saying. They said y'all didn't trip off of him. It's always something with this internet, man, with this internet space, man. People is going to come on here, man. They're gonna find somebody to go at, and they're gonna find everything that somebody do wrong. And that's just how it go. We all done did it. I done did it. Everybody, all these content creators did the same thing. At the end of the day, I just hope y'all keep your content, because that's what it's about. Get your money out the game, man. Don't lose your life in the game over any of this stuff, man. So we're gonna get straight to this. And we're going to see what we're going to come up with, man. This young Aunt Hefe and this title, Munchie B and Aunt Hefe let P-Face, a Compton Mexican, say the N-word, hard ER, and didn't do nothing. So we're going to get to both clips. Let's check out Aunt and see what he got to say, and then we're going to get to Bobby Yates. Let's go.
Adam come out the main interview room for the main No Jumper show. When he comes out with this little Latino kid, you know what I'm saying, hat on, tatted on his face, some other Latinos behind him. Never seen this dude a day in my life. Never heard of this dude a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. The fact of the matter is the fact of the matter, regardless of what weirdo dude try to hop out there and try to debunk the narrative. You can't debunk a narrative that you do not know nothing about or you not sure of. So for you to get on camera and try to debunk something that you don't know about, that's blasphemy in itself. And that in itself is an oxymoron. It's retarded. Like, y'all got to pay attention to what's going on in these social media space. A lot of people that get on this social media.
Hollywood is a place where are sacrificed.
Network and make accusations about other people.
No. What Bobby Ye was pertaining to, bro, was the fact that P-Face was pushing the NK He was saying all that. He said, fuck CRABS, you feel me? He said, woo woo, F the SLOBS, you feel me? And fucking, yeah, he was dissing, bro. He was dissing. I don't care if that video was when he was from 14, 15. You know, he was talking wet, blood. So y'all should have got a party, man. But
I promise you, if you pay attention to these people and not deceived, if you not already on to these people, you will see these people do the same things that they accuse people of.
Hello. I'm one of them guys. I be on some we shall overcome peace today, and then I be on your ass tomorrow. I'll be calling you cluck heads, base heads. If it wasn't a liquor store in your neighborhood, you wouldn't be born because your mama wouldn't have had no liquor to get drunk off. The liquor that your daddy didn't bought to the house. I do all that. So I get it. I understand. I'm definitely one of them guys, man. I'd say something, then tomorrow I'll be on your ass. I get it.
So back to the story at hand. Shooting pool. Adam come out. I look up at him like, hey, what's up? We about to go shoot. He like, in a few minutes. He like, you know what I'm saying? We running kind of late. So I go back to shooting pool. Don't pay the little kid no mind. Don't pay his entourage no mind. For what reason? Don't know these guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the friend just to come introducing myself and talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, the thorough real ones, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what the deal is. So me and the homie go back to shooting pool. So as we go back to shooting pool, the rest of the room continues doing what they doing amongst the conversation, whoever talking to who, and whatever they talking about. So Adam come back out from one of the other rooms and he like, oh, we just waiting for Munchie B. Munchie B running late. That's all. That's what we waiting for to start going live to shoot. So after about another 3 to 5 minutes waiting for Munchie don't show up. Adam like, hey, F it, we gonna just go live, you know. Munchie show up, he show up. So we go to the no jumper room that is used to do no jumper news. And I was the last person to arrive in that room. And when I arrived in that room, P-Face was already on the couch. Amongst whoever else, I don't remember how the lineup went, but I know I was the last person that was hosting in that room. And P-Face was already on the couch. So from there, Adam lets it be known who the guy was. Hey, this is P-Face from Compton, or you know, whatever the case. We just did an interview.
P-Face, man, P-Face, a rapper from Compton. I never heard of P-Face. I got to go check out his music. If he's from the city, I got to go check out his music and see what he got going on. I never heard of P-Face. We got a whole lot of rappers coming up out the city, so I want to see what this about with this P-Face stuff. I never heard of him. No, that's no disrespect. I just haven't heard of his music. When I'm done, I'm gonna check it out.
You know, he's a rapper. You know, we got a fire interview on the way. Right there, that's when I first learned of the name. Like, okay, P-Face. Bam. So Munchie show up when he show up. The little dude, he hosts probably about 15, 20 minutes, however long it was. He wasn't a fan of hosting the whole No Jumper News. He just told Adam, like, man, I'll stay in for a little bit. I'm trying to get up out of here. So Adam like, all right, bet. Now, as y'all see, he's staying there, you know, whatever transpire. As he leaving, he come over there to me, introduce himself. Hey, P-Face, whoa. I'm Ant. As he leaving, I'm like, where you from, bro? He like, Compton. I'm like, where you from in Compton? He like, I'm saying, some BPLS, whatever hood he say. I'm like, all right, for sure, 83rd Street. That's that. You leave No Jumper, the Reddit, clickbait, everybody, oh, hey, man, Munchie and Ant was in the room with the boy that said ER, and they didn't press him. They didn't do nothing. He's like, what? Man, I'm laughing. I'm looking.
And that's how the internet gets you. That's how the internet go. Now, I see what Bobby Ye was saying in his video. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It was some good content. He figured sometimes we go in here when there's no content. You got to look for some content and make something out of nothing. I get it. I know how it go. But if they genuinely didn't know who he was, then it wasn't no reason for them to really say nothing to him. Because I'd have been around famous people and didn't know that was them. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been in the same facility with a whole bunch of famous people and literally didn't know who they was. So I guarantee that they would have knew who he was. They probably would have said something to him. Hey, what's up with that song that you made with that ER on it? They probably would have said something about that. But if they didn't know, then that should have been something that the homie should have just said, you know what, maybe they didn't know. I'm gonna check out his video because I really didn't get all the way in depth in it. He might have said that. If they didn't know, then it's cool. But if they knew, then it's a problem. I didn't check out his video, so I'm gonna get to that. But therefore, man, some people just don't really trip off a lot of this stuff, man. It's like, man, a lot of things that some people trip off of and trip on, I get it and I understand. They like, man, y'all tripping on each other with the blood and the crip, and y'all tripping on each other because he said this about y'all hood. But this somebody that disrespected your whole race and y'all didn't say nothing. But if they didn't know who it was, then it was nothing for them to say nothing about.
You know, and then, you know, on top of that, they say because he banged his hood loud.
Yep. So let me get this straight. You're telling me I don't have to spend countless hours consolidating our company's financial data anymore? It's all automated? Yep. And I can keep using my own Excel models without having to change anything? Yep.
Daddy punked me out. So, you know, I'm really laughing. This shit is really ticklish. I'm like, man, boy, this social media space is funny. So I wouldn't go pay it no validity. But, man, as always, man, we got this mad guy that's always spinning his narratives and assumptions on something and always thinking his opinion and word matters. He always thinking his opinion and word matter to that short-ass crowd he got over there. And once again, can't keep my name out of his mouth.
It works, though, and it works because I looked at this video. This video got 10,000 views in 4 hours. I think it worked, man. I think that's a good opponent to go at on the internet, especially when them numbers is doing. It seems like the numbers is working for you. So if the numbers is working for you, a lot of times dudes will speak on somebody whose name is buzzing, get them a buzz. But if it work in your favor, then that's good. Now I know a lot of y'all say, man, there's a lot of fake stuff. Nah, man, somebody's talking about you, right? And it's not doing nothing for your channel. If they not even worth even talking about, because it's going to bring them more attention, it's going to bring you, and it's a money game, it's a numbers game. Why speak on it? A lot of times, man, people say something, I overlook it, then I look at the numbers like, nah, I think I need to go ahead and get in on this because they making paper and I'm on here to make paper. I'm not here to make a fool of myself. I'm definitely here to make money. Y'all can believe that.
Can't keep my name out of his mouth, can't keep Munchie name out of his mouth. But this is supposed to be the guy that you guys go to that's not surrounded in controversial. But the flip side of that, well, you know, what I was doing, I was trying to be pro-black, and I was trying to stick to this, but, you know, it wasn't working. I see everybody want to watch the controversial people, so I had to start doing controversial content. I had to give y'all what y'all wanted. So, and I'm really trying to refrain because that's not even my character, calling dudes out their name. I'm not like one of them dudes who like just calling dudes out their name and don't stand on nothing, or, you know, it's just like a weird space where you kind of like go at it and like.
Yeah, because it's a couple of dudes that didn't call a nigga out their name on this internet. You really can't get on the internet and say nothing. But boy, when I catch some of them dudes that didn't say some of the words, well, hey, listen, it's gonna be some real discussion going on when I catch some of them dudes. I ain't gonna do it on the internet though, because you ain't doing it but arguing at your phone and your camera. That shit look crazy. But when you catch them in person, you see that you catch the energy. I think we're gonna get up out of here, man. I kind of get where Ann is coming from. He said, man, I didn't know what dude was from, and furthermore, you know what I'm saying? I'm on some business up in here. So this is Bobby Ye. Let's go over here and see what he got to say. Bobby Ye from out of PJs. Y'all go over there and subscribe to his channel, which is Bobby Ye Imperial Vision. At the end, I go back to both of their channels where y'all can go over there and check out their stuff. So let's go over here and check out Bobby Ye and see what Bobby Ye got to say. I guess him and Hefe have an online beef going on. So let's get to this, man. See what Bobby Ye talking about.
By the action, these who are content creators, these venerated, celebrated gang members. We just watch Big and Hefe. Don't care about double with the chick thing. We just watch this brother do a broadcast and no jumper to where him and King Peel get into it because King Peel utilized certain disparaging, disrespectful words towards the Trey. I'm not going to repeat it, but those who know, you know. He said the TRAMP word. That's what he said, right? We just watched a separate broadcast with Munchie B and 607 Unc said he is Hoover, Wooty Wop Wop remover. We watched this, right? And a lot of people was in an uproar. A lot of people felt the type of way. You know, Munchie B, he ain't really give the same energy to 607 Unc that he had given to the brother from Santana Block Compton Crib. So, you know, it was some backlash, but he did say something, right? Young and Hefe did say something to King Peel for utilizing that T word, right? But here, and this is why a lot of people take LA politics and LA game culture for some Mickey Mouse bullshit on PJ.
And that's cool. That's cool, Bobby. Let them take it like that and bring their ass out here and be somewhere in the alley somewhere stinking because they think the internet. Listen, it's the internet. The internet, the social media, it's what's on here that might make it look crazy. It's just like anywhere else, not just LA. Everywhere they got some riders. It's everywhere they got some gangsters. But you got the guys that's on the internet. You know what I'm saying? They might look at them a certain way or look at us all a certain way. But the people that's not on the internet is the people they got to worry about. So if you guys come from out of town, you do better hooking up with one of us because we ain't gonna do nothing but probably get some content, go take our cameras and film something. Don't go over there trying to hang out with them dudes who not on the internet because them the ones that you gonna have a problem with. Trust me, they gonna have you flipped upside down and your pockets looking like rabbit ears. Don't go over there hanging out with them people. If you come out here, come hang out with us, man. We gonna just pull our camera out, make some money, content. That's it.
It's far too often that I get on here and people say, Bobby, hey, man, you solid. But them other cats down in LA, man, they got the people looking bad, man. They this, they that, and so on and so forth, and all this, baby. You feel me? A lot of people take Los Angeles gang subculture as a joke. And you know,
like I said, let them bring their ass out there. We could drop them off in your hood. We could drop them off in Grape Street. We could drop them off in the PJs. We could drop them off in the Grandies. We could drop them off over there in the 60s. We could drop them off. You could drop them off in any one of these hoods, man, on a good day, and they gonna get their ass if that's what they think. Just like if we was to go to any place, Chicago, New York, Texas, Memphis, Detroit, we go out there playing, it's gonna be the same thing. So it ain't the people in LA, it's the people that's on the internet. They might take us as a joke because we on here, you know what I'm saying, doing things. We do a whole lot of stuff on the internet. So they might look at us like that. But you go over there to them neighborhoods.
Take it for
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them. I'm Noah Rosen, founder and owner of Forged to Table Knives. Starting as a dishwasher and working my way up through the culinary industry, I knew a lot of people that would love an affordable handcrafted knife, so I saw the opportunity and built my own online empire. When someone first gets to forgetotable.com, we want them to have a curated shopping experience. With Wix, the detail and precision we put into crafting every knife went into the website in the same way. Our website is robust, it's rich, it's graphically stimulating, and gives customers the confidence they need to order a knife and upgrade their kitchen. At Forge to Table, we're all chefs, so our blog is our creative outlet. With Wix, we're able to provide content and really good recipes that are really delicious while bringing customers into the products. Having a great platform means that I can go to bed at night. It's not just me behind the computer, it's the system that I've built and the website that's in place that we can serve 1,000 customers on the site every day, $1 million in revenue, and we're becoming a household name for chefs and cooks from all over the world. I don't just make knives, I forge my own path.
Oh, shit.
We all have one. The junk drawer. Holder of
And you will find out.
Joke, read the description. The description is right there. Read that shit. Why didn't Munchie and Aunt Hefe check Hispanic rapper P-Face Baby for racist remarks made in the past against blacks?
They didn't know.
Can somebody answer that for me? Let me know why you think they ain't.
I'm asked. They said they didn't know who he was. If they knew who he was, then yeah, we'll all be on that. Like, come on, man, y'all let dude walk up in there and say the ER didn't do nothing with him. But in their defense, they said they didn't know who he was. But do you got a point? Yes, you do have a point. But did they know who he was? No, they didn't. So what y'all think in the comment section? Y'all got two dudes on here. They going back and forth. They got their internet beef. And you know what I'm saying? They both getting their money. They both in this internet space. They both got good content. And at the end of the day, man, this stuff is good for content. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. But who do y'all think right in this situation? We're going to get a little bit more of Bobby Ye. Then we're going to go to his page so y'all can go over there and subscribe to his channel.
You know, pressing online. Let me know why you think they ain't addressed. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And this is the thing. What our player partners, our kin folks, our companions, our loved ones, and all this and all that. We reprimand in private, but we celebrate in public, right? But when the individuals come up against our people, our movements, and us as a collective, right? When they disrespect in public, the apologies and the correction shall also be done in public because you did this shit publicly. So when you want to come on these public platforms and be disrespectful towards a specific ethnic group, a specific race of people, when you issue an apology, it shouldn't be no shit that was done in the closet. Some shit that was done in private because you disrespected in public. And we ain't settling for it now. You know, some cats is gonna say, "Oh, well, I ain't never seen it." You know, just like they said the thing with King Pill. Well, if you seen King Pill or you heard King Pill descripted, do something about it. On PJ Crip, I believe in my heart. I'm not saying that is facts, but on Eastside PJ Crip, I believe in my heart that nigga had word, that nigga had seen, or he had got word King Pill at this Crip. But that's child's play.
All right, man. I got it ain't what I got to think about it. This is for y'all. This is for the people. What do y'all think? Leave y'all comments in the comment section. What do y'all think about all this? And let me get your honest reaction. Then I come back and I'll read the comments online. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get to that. But let's go over here to this man's page so y'all can check him out. This is Bobby Ye Imperial Vision. Y'all go over there and get them likes up, get them subs up, and then I'm gonna take y'all right back over here to Young Ant Hefe's page. So y'all can go over there and get them likes up and go out there and check out both. Go check out both of the interviews for yourself, and y'all can dissect everything. And then y'all go leave in a comment section at the, also see if they come to a common ground, see who making the sense and see whose content on this, or is it just content? But let's go see whose content is right, who's wrong. They might both be right. I'm gonna leave that up to y'all, man. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I catch all of y'all on next. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Oh.
Imagine being able to build anything, for any reason, in any style, at any scale, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform made for anyone with an idea and a drive to bring it to life.
Looks like everybody who's leaving No Jumper is finding greener pastures. Folks is tired of being set up and played for content by the likes of Kiwi Head and Rat100. Look like King Pill.
All right, King Pill.
What's up with it, man? Back again.
Back again. Glad to have you back, man.
Thank you, man. Glad to be back, man. It's a great opportunity, man, for sure.
Yeah, it's it's been quite a ride for you since our first interview.
Man, I've been going, right? Energize everybody, baby.
It's been wild, man. Okay, well, I'm just gonna get right into it, man.
Let's get into
the day before yesterday, you were on No Jumper.
Man.
You went and sat in on a live.
Right.
Okay, and
boring as hell. It was boring as a mother. I'm like, this is the hottest show on earth. This is boring as talking about 4 extras for 2 hours. Come on, man. This is worse than CNN. I could have been really watching the regular news and having more fun. But yeah, though, for sure, I was on there though. Boring.
So you didn't like what the subjects they were talking about?
Yeah, right. A lot of the subjects I really wasn't familiar with too. You feel me? So shit, just a lot of freaky shit going on, man. They really like to tend on the freaky shit for a long time too. The Diddy shit. A lot of old subjects. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, maybe it was interesting to them and their audience, but to me the shit was boring as hell, bro. I don't even keep up with the internet enough to know about boring ass topics. Like it gotta be spicy, hot, viral, then I know about it. You feel me? Like King Pill slapped the shit out of Adam22. That's viral. I know about that. I've seen it. Yeah, first one to ever do it. They ever did it. Got away with it. You dig what I'm saying? Nobody ever walked up on Adam and said, man, stop playing with me. Who the fuck you playing with? He be playing with me. Man, they call that Master Adam in there. He got one little fat ass African dude that worked for him with fat ass thighs and glasses. Call him Massa Adam. Yes, some Massa. And Adam will cuss your ass out, bro. That shit ain't no. You see on the part of the video where he go like this and he yell like, you know what I'm saying? That normally works for him, bro. That's how he do Lush. He do everybody. Whack. I said, shut the fuck up already. Whack just shut the fuck up every time. Crater face, just sitting there stupid, bald and sweating. And Adam be with his bitch, grabbing her booty, fingering her coochie, all in the office. Whack just sitting there looking nervous.
Dreams do come true. I am showering on Netflix.
This business AI hack feels illegal to know about. It's like Canva, ChatGPT, Google Docs, and Midjourney all had an AI baby. Go to this AI website, click turn website into content, and paste your business URL. For this example, let's use the Nike website. That's it. The AI is now analyzing the Nike website and automatically trains itself on Nike's brand of voice and can now create all your marketing assets for you. From Facebook and Google ads, to blog posts and newsletters, to Instagram posts and TikTok scripts. Simply select what type of content you want the AI to create. Check out these Facebook ad ideas, Google ad ideas, Instagram caption ideas, LinkedIn post ideas, and TikTok script ideas. It's called Blaze AI, and you can try it out.
Like, this shit freaky as a mother, bro. It's like when you got like a bad bitch, but she got mental health issues. You done seen the bad bitch at the Walmart. You like, oh, I got a bad bitch. Get to this bitch house. She don't cook. She don't clean up. It's dirty as house stink. Bitch don't even take baths that much. You know what I'm saying? You be like, what the f going on, bro? You gotta like wake up and be like, and it's kind of similar. I use that as a metaphor because a lot of black people want to go to this platform thinking like this the only way out that you can get out. You feel me? Because shit, everybody just think like that. Like if I go on there, I'm gonna be on. I could go on no jumper. But bro, hell no. When you get to there, that motherfucker problems. You feel me? It's a lot of problems, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't as good as you think it is. Everybody got something going on. Why you think everybody that started going up there ended up beefing? You feel me? People are underpaid. You feel me? They're working over hours. You feel me? Like, bro, ain't nobody really having no chili in that motherfucker, bro. It's only one foreign car out front, bro. That's Adam shit coming in. The little ass cars that been there for years. Like, they over there stressing, bro. You can see it. Look how small their apartments and shit be when they talking on camera. The African with the big booty and thighs that work for the dude, he like in a 1-bedroom studio talking on the YouTube. You feel me? I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, bro, you supposed to be on the hottest podcast in the world. There's no way you should be working for crumbs. You feel me? I'll leave that to the bums, man. I had to get away from that crazy bitch. You know what I'm saying? And slapped her pimp before I got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, bitch. Yeah, I don't work for Massa. You dig what I'm saying? For a fact, though.
Okay, so you get there, you're not feeling the topics.
Right.
You bring this up to Adam, I'm not feeling the topics, and he goes into your slide first song where you have some disses.
Man, bro, he already let me know I'm finna be doing the interview and who gonna be there. So I'm already expecting it. You feel me? You see, I got a few of my partners with me. Right before we getting ready to go, one of my partners, shout out my boy Lethy, he tricking and giving a piece of candy like he giving me a candy bar that is good. We in the house chilling. I'm thinking I see the peanuts in it. I eat the shit. I'm like, this shit fire, blood. Let me get some more. He like, you can have my piece. But when I look at the, she's smiling a little bit. I'm like, what's smiling? You know, it's like a movie because I'm a little faded. I'm like, why is he smiling at me? You know what I'm saying? And then he like, I'm like, bro, what is this? I hop up, go look in the refrigerator, mushroom bar. I'm like, the homie done got me faded in there, bro. So yeah, man, the topic was just bunk, though. I don't know. It just he brung it up, but I already was expecting him to bring it up. You feel me? I was already expecting it. Once he said, bro, every time he tried to like line me up for an appointment or some shit, especially when he did this, he said, okay, bam, I'm gonna have you come in on Tuesday. It's gonna be a live stream. You're gonna be with Hefe. You feel me? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be with Fat Hefe. I gotta go see what the going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this got me on live, so the whole LA can see it. All these I'm beefing with, all these say they want to get it. So I'm like, okay, I'm still pulling up. You want to get me? You're gonna have to get me, or I'm gonna get them. Either or. And if he bring up the shit in front of Fat Hefe, I'm gonna address it. You feel me? So, but I feel like if I was like who I am right now, I would have been like, hey, look, man, stay in your business, stay in the kid's place, Adam, and Lush, you shut the up. Y'all don't ask me no questions about this shit. This some real street shit. Leave this shit alone. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm faded. I'm like, oh, I was trying to read a wider audience. And then when he jumped in it, the dude, Fat Hefe, I'm thinking he talking to me. I'm like, what? Like, hold on. Like, but shit, I guess he was talking to the old dude. You feel me? On the part where he was like, what we on and all that shit, he talking to Lush. Cause shit, I didn't see nobody looking at me when they was talking. You feel me? And I was faded in the zone. You feel me? So I'm busy reading the comments. I done got so high, I'm looking at the screen reading the comments. But the shit boring, bro. I'm trying to tell you, everything boring as a mother. Nobody else really having nothing to say about the topics. Maybe Munchie B was doing this thing, you feel me? Because, you know, that's really what he come for, you feel me? He really be doing this thing. He like a good, Munchie B is good at that, you feel me? Like giving his opinion on all these different topics. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he even like, I don't know, I'm sure he pretty much stay up to date on a lot of that shit whenever he get time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing, bro. You feel me? I'm just up there like, damn, I didn't know this shit was 4 hours. I didn't know none of that shit, bro. I don't even watch they live. Never once have I ever seen a No Jumper live, a music reaction, nothing, bro. Invite me up to that motherfucker, minding my own business. Hit me up, ask me, do I want to come up there? You feel me? Talking about, oh, I want you to come up there, and you know, if this goes good, I got some major things for you, and 5,000 a month, and I'm like, all right, it sounds good. You feel me? But I already really wasn't feeling it. And then you tell me live at Hefe, I'm like, live, Fat Hefe, this shit look like a setup like a motherfucker. Even if it ain't coming from Fat Hefe and he ain't tripping, somebody else might, you know what I'm saying? Or even if he trying to make this a part of my schedule. Like, okay, yeah, the first one is boo. Go in there, have a good one. But what about the next one? You know what I'm saying? Like he wants somebody to die up there, bro. Or he wants somebody to die nearby so his motherfucking views can skyrocket. You gotta remember, No Jumper really wasn't buzzing until XXXTentacion passed away and he had did his last interview with the weird ass dude Adam. So Adam's whole career is built off a black man, an African, a Negro, a ninja passing away.
Here's how I got my team to use Monday Sales CRM and actually like it. Let me start by saying it's so easy to use that I won them over right away. Onboarding was seamless, and now every little detail of our pipeline is in one place. Whether it's legal or sales, everyone can find the smallest details within a few seconds. From changing a status to sending an AI-generated mass email, everything is quick and simple. Then, my team saw how drag and droppable it was, and they got right to work. Colors were...
So in his head, he needs more of that, bro. He don't believe in God. He let his wife. He on there on some freaky shit, bro. Everything that mother believe is right, he not doing that. He like thinking, nah, I'm doing this, I'm doing it. I'm a married pimp. You feel me? That used to be with Lil Pump freaking on young bitches. Now I be inside this little weird ass office with a gang of weirdos, bro. Motherfuckers that's ex-addicts, motherfuckers who be stuttering, motherfuckers who just like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's some weird shit going in there in that building, bro. I'm telling you, and he made it to where like he the superior. You feel me? But money don't mean everything to me, bro. You feel me? And it really wasn't about no money. He trying to make it seem like it was about money, bro. It was about a principle, man.
Okay, wait, before we get to that, okay, so you and Jefe, you know, you guys have your talk, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling afterwards? Because I seen part of the live afterwards, and you just didn't look like you wanted to be there. It looked like you was very unhappy.
Bro, I'm like 4 hours, Cam. 4 hours, bro. I gotta take a piss, a shit, and all kind of shit going on. I'm like, what the f is this, bro? Like, bro, shit was boring. Shit like it was in detention or some weird ass shit, bro. I know I was faded, but I felt like even if I was sober, it really wouldn't have been nothing for me to talk about, bro. I'm not about to sit up and talk about the nigga who blew his hand off like a idiot, bro. I'm not about to sit up and talk about that fool the whole time. I want to talk about that before his shit done. The only thing he can come out is with a bandage and still trying to pretend like he hard. That's the only thing he got left, bro. Ain't nothing else shaking, especially with the topic that I was on. You feel me? So shit, I'm not. Yeah, bro. Oh shit, I just couldn't sit up and talk about that man for 2 hours, bro. That was the only popular topic because Adam over there secretly waiting for the opportunity to bring this thing up. And you know he lying, bro. He get on there and he say, "Oh, I forgot that it this that Jefe," and no, you didn't, bro. No, you did not, my dude. Like you get on this motherfucker, and then you say, "I have it." I don't even want to tell you about one of the T words, bro. Then you just talked about some shit that we had a private conversation. Like we was all in New York City inside a black truck driving around when you was talking, when we was all speaking on how we gonna change the lyrics so nobody feel offended. You feel me? Like this was a private meeting that we was having for you to upload this shit onto No Jumper. Like I'm gonna take these words out so it can reach a wider audience. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like on some just like pop, you know, just on some positive shit. You feel me? In a way. Well, at the for you to bring up some shit that we talked about in private in front of all the mother streamers. Oh yeah, you guys had a talk with Hitta J3 and G Uno, and they said they wasn't getting on it unless you change the words. And like, yeah, bro, why you bringing that up? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And shit, bro, and exposing, but you ain't exposing all the motherfuckers you was talking bad about. You was just talking about Sauce Walker gonna kill Go Yayo. He's a idiot, and why would he do all that? Then you go to his hood and walking around with him. You a two-faced bitch. You feel me? That's what you is, bro. You ain't got no sympathy for nobody, bro. You don't give a what it's going through. You just had Tania on there. You had Snoopy Badass baby mama Snoopy Badass because you just Snoopy Badass started talking reckless. I ain't even say nothing about his weird ass, but I know he would never pull up around no homies for no action. So I'm gonna just leave that alone. But you had his baby mama up there just super disrespecting her. I'm talking about, bro, you on there the whole time talking to her like she like a sex slave or like she just like an animal. You feel me? Just saying all kind of weird, funny shit, but she not really too smart to comprehend that she being like talked down upon. You feel me? You know what I'm saying, bro? A lot of bro, like man, a lot of I don't know, man. Adam22 crazy as a mother, bro. He don't show no kind of compassion about shit. You feel me? It's just strictly business. You feel me? Like we'll be just like how it was one episode he was sitting up with Wack. And Wack got on there and they started the episode. And he was like, "What about your boy Christopher Lovejoy?" Woo, woo, woo. And Wack said something. He was like, "Oh, but you." Then Adam responded like, "Oh, but you just said when the cameras was off that Christopher Lovejoy has a bullshit career that he got from Mexico. All those fights is bullshit that he did in Mexico. Like the be having a private combo with you, and then the camera come on here mention your private combo. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like that's not how this shit works, bro. Something is definitely off when you doing shit like that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I'm trying to tell you. You feel me? Yeah, bro. That's why you got to get on his ass. You can't let that get no passes, bro. You know what I'm saying? All that talking like a blood, talking like a crib. You know what I'm saying, bro? You can't get that no passes about nothing. You can't let him act like he gonna play you or nothing, bro. You can't let nobody do you like that. You feel me? Especially like somebody like him, bro. I can't. Me personally. You feel me? I just feel like I'm less of a man if I let a weird wood walk all over me. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna get on his ass, bro. Nigga not about to play with me, bro. I don't know what like I said, it was just the principle. He trying to make it seem like, bro, why the fuck would I say I need money from you, bro? Like, why would I say I need money like to go home?
The future of your business is here. With Wix, you get advanced AI capabilities for more customization, more time, and more growth. Speed up your website copy with an AI text generator that delivers a consistent brand voice to every corner of your site. Unlimited unique visuals enhance every piece of content you create. Instantly transform any idea into an image right from the comfort of your platform. And win back hours of hard work with AI-powered emails designed to perform. More conversions, less hassle. Smart benchmarks show you exactly where you stand in the market. See what's working and what needs work so you can quickly spot your next opportunity and take your business where you want to go. Oh, and we're just getting started. Go to Wix.com and make it happen.
I don't know if it makes sense. We came as a crew. We came as a caravan. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck are you talking about, bro? You just made up some shit real fast trying to get some laughs and shit. Nah, it's about the principle, man. You ain't tell me nothing about nothing. And then you talking about next week and if the shit do good. And I'm like, what? Like, bro, like, what you say? Like, I don't know, bro. And then really was pissing me off is that keep walking away while I'm talking to you,
Okay,
bro.
so the stream ends.
Yeah.
And what happens from there?
I go to the bathroom. I'm right behind Fat Hefe. He turned around and see me, almost shit on himself. I'm like, I'm just going to the bathroom, brother. Excuse me, get out of my way, fat man. I go inside the bathroom, go take a piss. The homies getting ready to go. They like, blood, we been here for a minute. Let's get up out of here. I'm like, man, just give me a second. Let me go see what's going on with this chili. I walk up to bro. He like, some shit about hitting up his boy. I'm like, but you know, they put me in a group chat, but nobody writing when I write back, not responding. You feel me? So I don't know what the fuck going on. You ain't say nothing about nothing in the group chat. You feel me? So bam, but just the whole thing is that when I'm talking to you, bro, you're not really giving no eye contact. You like walking past me, shaking my homie's hands while we sitting up talking, bro. That's not how to discuss business. Figure the situation out. Then you go, and then once you start doing that and you walking past me and you shaking my homie's hand while I'm talking to you about our business, it's now you putting in my head that you think that you be on the internet and everybody like you because you famous, that you can like overpower me around my homeboys. I mean, what the fuck you got going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I wouldn't give a fuck if my homies came up there and you interviewed them, whatever. I'll be happy for them, you feel me, to get their shit going out there. I wouldn't tell them to stop with you. Go up there and get your name out there. But if you play with your ass, stand on business, slap his bitch ass. That's what I get. That's the advice that I give them. You feel me? But as far as you think that like you gonna override me, bro, like this a real brotherhood. We don't give a fuck about you having no building and chili beans. We're gonna be having finer things too. Without this shit, bro, this ain't the only outlet. It's all about working. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing when you get into it with this. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he constantly watches everybody that get into it in it with him. Right now, I can go show you my story. He at the top of everything I post. He watching me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He like a stalker. Then got naked pictures of me in his phone. Get on the live. He talking about you got a nice dick. He's fiending for it. Fat freak. You fiending for a pill. You weird ass. What's wrong with you? He want me to clean it. That's what he talking about. Oh, if you work here, you gotta my wife. I'm like, damn, everybody your wife, lush, fat ass African, all these people wife. It's just tradition, man. This is how you get inside. If you really want to start making the cash, you got to get some Alina's ass. I'm like, oh, you know some weird shit, bro. I ain't with all that. You feel me? I ain't with all that. I ain't never seen her have sex with nobody. I never seen a porno video of her. You feel me?
So you guys are, he's trying to walk away from you.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
Shit, I'm like, yo, bro, like, you know, I keep getting up close, like, yo, bro, I'm trying to talk to you, bro. He like, call Josh. I'm like, bro, you can't call him. That's your employee. You feel me? Like, let me know what's going on.
So in other words, he's trying to pay you at a later time and you want to get paid right now.
I mean, just basically like it's the way he explained it, Cam. He like, people don't get paid the same day. Like, bro, like making faces, bro. I'm faded at this point in time, and it's making faces like you ain't nobody. Like, people don't get paid on the same day. Sometimes they wait a week or two. I'm looking at this like, bro, the shit is kicking in at this point. I'm like, what? I'm like, look at my phone. You see me looking at my phone, and I'm trying to go to text messages to see did the ever say anything about waiting. Bro, no. I'm like, week or two? You mean a week or two? They got all these people with me. They hungry. We been here for hours. Oh, you want me to do it? Like, bro, turning up. Then you see him turning around and he yelling. What the f you want me to do? Who the f you talking to? That's when this was like, who you talking to, bro? I'll do this shit for fun. You seeing me on here thinking I'm cloud chasing your mother bodyguard who done blew his shit off. You think I'm cloud chasing this? Bro, I'm telling real stories. Y'all talking about I went viral for cloud chasing this, bro. I didn't go viral for cloud chasing. Y'all went viral for telling.
Why are you screaming?